How students check Blackboard discussion grading rubrics and discussion grades. Instructors do not always make use of rubrics created in Blackboard to grade their discussions. However, if an instructor does use them for a course you are taking, here is how to preview them and check your graded rubric and feedback. This video will show students how to find and review a grading rubric that your instructor has associated with the discussion forum. It's important to review the rubric prior to putting up your forum post because the rubric will tell you exactly what your instructor is looking for. Also, this video will show you how to check your discussion grades and how you were graded using the discussion rubric. I'm in this course as a student, and I'll begin by navigating to the class that has the discussion that I wish to post to. So I'll scroll down in my course list and come to my sample class. Then I'll click on Discussions in the course menu. That's normally where it's found. Then I'll scroll down to the Chapter 2 discussion. Now, there are two different ways that a faculty member can set up their discussion. Sometimes they can set up a discussion forum so that when you click into the forum, you will see a button that says Create Thread. What this means is that every student can create a thread and can immediately view everything else that other students have posted. When you see a forum that's set up like this, then before you click Create Thread, click the grading information. Where it says Grade by Rubric, click on the little View Rubric icon, and the rubric will open up in a new window. Now this is where you want to carefully review what your instructor is looking for, what are their expectations, and this will help you to craft your post. Now I'm going to close this by clicking the X. Now I'm going to return to the discussion by clicking this link that says Grade Discussion Forum Users, and now I can go back and click Create Thread. There's another option that instructors have when they're setting up a discussion forum. Occasionally, when you click on the Discussions button and navigate to a forum, you may see something that looks like this. Instructors can turn on a setting in discussion forums that require participants to create a thread containing their own post before they are able to view threads that have been posted by other students. Sometimes this is referred to as a post-first discussion forum. Typically, if an instructor is using the post-first discussion forum, they will include instructions about that in the forum description. You still need to check the rubric. So to do that, you click this button down at the bottom left that says Grading Information. And then you will be back at the exact same screen as we looked at before, where you click on this little icon to view the rubric. Now, once again, I'm going to close the discussion rubric, and this time to return to my discussion, I'll click the Discussions button on the menu and reopen the Chapter 2 discussion. Here's a tip on writing discussion posts. Draft them in Microsoft Word. I want to give you a quick tip about actually writing your discussion post. We strongly recommend that instead of drafting it within the Blackboard content editor, instead you use Microsoft Word. This is because Microsoft Word has an excellent spell checker and it's very easy to find flagged words and right-click and select the correct spelling. Once you're all done with your post and you have fixed all of the errors, all you have to do is select the text and right-click and copy it, click your insertion point into the editor, and then when you paste in what you copied, you're going to get a dialog box that asks if you want to remove the formatting or keep the formatting. You want to select Remove Formatting because sometimes the formatting that comes in from Word can mess up the way that your post is going to display to others in the forum. So I select Remove Formatting, and now I can go ahead and submit the post. Now it's time for the student to check their grades. In this example, I'm going to click on the My Grades button in the course menu and navigate to the Chapter 2 discussion. Now you can see that I've gotten a grade, and there's a little icon here that indicates that there's been some feedback from my instructor. But the first thing to do is to take a look at how you were graded according to the rubric. To do that, I have to click this little View Rubric link. The rubric opens up in a new window. I can see that I did pretty well on the contribution to classroom aspect of the rubric, and pretty well on the Inspires postings from other students. However, I lost some points on my grammar, mechanics, and spelling, and on my reply to at least one other student. Now, when I exit, I can click on the little comment icon. I can see that my instructor gave me some feedback specific to the areas where I lost points. This can be helpful when writing future posts. Always contact your instructor right away if you have any questions or concerns about a grade you have received. Do not wait until later in the term to discuss it with your professor.